boring manager Rob. Rob say Code Monkey very diligent, but his output stink. His code not functional or elegant. What do Code Monkey think? Code Monkey think maybe manager wanna write goddamn login page himself. Code Monkey not say it out loud. Code Monkey not crazy, just proud. Code Monkey like Fritos. Code Monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Code Monkey very simple man with big warm fuzzy secret heart. Code Monkey like you. Code Monkey like you. Code Monkey hang around at front desk till your sweater look nice. Code Monkey offer buy you soda, bring you cup, bring you ice. You say no thank you for the soda, cause soda make you fat. Anyway, you busy with the telephone, no time for chat. Code Monkey have long walk back to cubicle. He sit down, pretend to work. Code Monkey not thinking so straight. Code Monkey not feeling so great. Code Monkey like Fritos. Code Monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Code Monkey very simple man, big warm fuzzy secret heart. Code Monkey like you. Code Monkey like you. A lot. Code Monkey have every reason to get out this place. Code Monkey just keep on working. See your soft pretty face. Much rather wake up, eat a coffee cake, take bath, take nap. This job fulfilling in creative way, such a load of crap. Code Monkey thinks someday he have everything, even pretty girl like you. Code Monkey just waiting for now. Code Monkey says someday, somehow. Code Monkey like Fritos. Code Monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Code Monkey very simple man, big warm fuzzy secret heart. Code Monkey like you. Code Monkey like you. Code Monkey get up, get coffee. Code Monkey go to job. Code Monkey have boring meeting with boring manager Rob. Rob say Code Monkey very diligent, but it's...
Hello, stream. We are playing Space Engineers. I've not played this game, but I've owned it for a long time, so I'm excited to... There we go. See how it goes. Mr. James is setting up the server here.
All good to go. You should actually be able to join. And once you get in, you'll just have to join the faction.
I see a list of games.
So I sent you an invite over Steam.
I accepted that, but it didn't work. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Again. There we go.
Beautiful. Survivor Service and Experimental Mode? Sure, that's fine, right?
Yep. It just means that
my friend is echoing. Yeah, that's because I've got the volume up and my mic is extremely sensitive. Let me check my filters. But I don't know if there's anything
He's gunning for your ears. Be careful.
I actually found... So yesterday I was searching through all my stuff trying to find my soldering gear for rotors. And in the process, I found most of my stuff for my Raspberry Pi. So I've got my Raspberry Pi here with a bunch of power bricks and a cooler on it and a power supply, and then I've got a case. So I've got most of my Raspberry Pi stuff. But in addition to that, I did also find my Razer glasses. So hypothetically, if my Bluetooth isn't being a complete winker today, I could try to use these goofy winkers. So these They're just glasses.
Are these your funny glasses that have Bluetooth speakers in them?
Correct.
Nice. I see.
Yes. I have to charge them. The good news is they have a very, very special. You never knew I had a tattoo? I have two. I got 2 tattoos. I've got tattoos.
That's how he struck out against his parents. It was a bad boy.
Yeah, I was a rebel. A rebel without a cause, as one would say.
In the words of a number of songs and musicians, you know.
It's because my daddy never loved me enough, so now I'm a hoodlum with a tattoo.
Just think, it could be worse. It could be a tramp stamp.
Coward. I'll get the Ted Mosby butterfly tramp stamp out of spite. What am I doing?
It'll be D20. Okay, so I can't remember. It's been quite. Oh yes, you're in. So it should be a open survival kit.
Okay, I guess I just click respawn. Is that right? Oh no, I can pick a location.
Yeah, pick a location to respawn, and you're respawning at survival pod or the respawn pod that's already in existence. It should be open.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Share block. Share with all.
That render is
Actually,
a little interesting to start here.
Not have been but you're in. You spawned.
Yep. What is this angle?
Okay. You're not at the right place. Press backspace really quick and kill yourself. Don't worry about it, because I forgot to share it with the faction.
Yes.
Also, the reason the angles are is because they are all relative. There are no angles. There is no up. There is no down.
Oh, interesting. That's going to be nauseating. Well, that's not too bad.
Well, I mean, there's planets. So there's up and down on a planet, but outside of a planet, there's no up and down.
If I keep clicking respawn, I think it just kills me on the same spot over and over again.
Yeah, so the respawn pod is a specific place that you respawn at. I'll play Suicide to be able to actually see the UI that you're seeing.
Okay, so that's my backpack. Okay, cool. So you just spawn in with the same stuff over and over again. Is there a third person view option, or is it only first?
No. There is. It's V. I'm gonna have to stop and open the server again. Just bear with me.
He wants to get matching tramp stamps. Of course she does.
Bear with me. I think a mod has been set on by default, but I really just don't want to have it by default.
There. I've not played this game, so I don't know much about it. But yeah, no, he's echoing because I'm not wearing headphones and I'm silly like that, and as a result, people echo. I have gone through and added like 400 filters to my stream to try and offset that. In fact, even the video broadcast also has like a bunch of stuff. Correct, because it gives me a headache, and I'm stubborn. Hopefully, though, now that I have my glasses here, I can. They don't seem to be doing a lot, even though I turned on like a billion of them. I was kind of hoping that it would do the job I asked it to do.
That'd be too easy.
Oh, nice. Hiya.
I have no face, and I'm a sacker.
Check these. Okay. Let me switch scenes for a second here. Yeah, so these are they're Razer. I don't own any of your monitors, obviously. These are the Razer. I don't even know what they're called, but they're Razer prescription glasses because I bought my actual prescription put in them. And then in the band here, they've got thick bands with little speakers here. So we shall find out when they are charged. Yeah. Post made them for a while too, but they never really caught on because it turns out nobody really gives a shit about that something that specific. But I think it's funny to not have to wear anything actually in your ear; it just sort of points the sound into them. Oh, my game just closed. Weird. What the fuck?
Nice.
Play game. We'll reopen it. It is kind of cool, yeah. Once they're charged, I'll see if my Bluetooth wants to work, because I was having some issues with my Bluetooth on this computer. You want to say one more? Not connecting to things properly?
I'm fairly certain you can also just direct... Oh, I realized I'm invisible on Steam. Here, just direct connect to my game.
Sounds good.
When you're ready to go. I
Did I start
forgot
the
I was
timer yet?
hiding
I did start the
people who
timer.
wanted to
Well,
play Rivals.
technical issues is not. Do you want to check your store said? No, nerd. Friends. That one. Direct connect. She's good. She was sleeping. And I left. Oh, server's not responding. What? Friends.
It is. I'll just send you the link.
Oh, it's because I used the direct connect option rather than the join option. Probably confused it.
Yeah, that
I
was
think direct connect is your IP address, so.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
There's no port open.
There we go. We're back. Okay. Yeah, there. Yeah, she's sleeping right now. She's got a dentist tomorrow at like 12:30, so I've got to like drop her off before I start work at noon. Okay, what drop pod am I supposed to go to? Because last time I sent me the wrong
Respawn
one.
pod. Here,
I
the
see.
name is Survival Kit. This one.
Let me share my screen in Discord so you can see what I'm looking at.
Share block, share all. Refresh it.
How Marshy? Oh, this one. The one you labeled this one. It wasn't on my screen at the time.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
And hit respawn.
Respawn.
Beautiful. Hello. Welcome.
We are very bright.
We are very bright. It will get very dark.
Okay.
But this is Space Invasion. We are currently playing in Survival, so there is a tech tree that exists that we kind of have to progress through.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing that we need to get to go and do things is mining. So you've got to drill in your inventory.
Oh, that is quite the drill noise.
It actually manually chunks boxes. Oh, by the way, if you don't want things to sound weird, press J. It's because you've got your helmet on.
Good thing. I will turn the audio down a little bit because I know for a fact that's going to annoy everyone.
Odds are.
Good song.
But what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to get a bit of stone here and there. And we're going to bring it into the survival kit to make some beginner resources.
I have to pick up? Sure.
Yes.
And the
So
survival
just
kit
dump the
itself is
stone in there. It'll automatically process it, and we'll be able to make kind of like the basic components to start getting some stuff
Okay.
actually put down.
Think I
But we've got a limited amount of power and a limited amount of daylight. And we'd like to probably get some wind turbines or even solar panels set up before we run out of battery power on our little respawn pod.
Is that respawn power? So if we put a solar panel on it, then obviously like it'll charge during the day.
Yes.
Can you soft lock
one of the
yourself?
lovely things. Well, kinda. I mean, you can always get a new respawn pod. So no, but
Okay.
ish. The game does actually have a tutorial sequence. It's called Goodbot. It's actually fairly decent.
Yes.
But for the most part, it's kind of a self-explanatory just by looking at the way the tech tree is set up. And I believe, yes, I've made it so progression is on. You have to make certain blocks before you can make others.
Nice. Are we doing the arc and power tech tree style, or?
It's somewhat elusive. You don't have to specify what you're researching. You just have to build it
I think it's
to get it to be researched.
Sure. Okay. Dude, you said you had another pair, right?
Yeah. So one thing actually,
Okay.
It's just their, yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have right click, it drills big.
I see that.
But
You
it
drilled
doesn't drop
few
resources.
holes here.
If you drill deeper, you get more stone per stone.
You said it was less resources, though?
You don't get any resources when you drill right click.
Oh,
But
fun.
when you drill further down, you get more stone per stone.
Cool. I remember me and my friends when we were playing. We played a lot of Valheim,
Yeah.
and Valheim, we always used to try to use resources. Yeah, Westators, you walk fast.
Also, if you hold F while you're mining, it'll pick it up automatically.
Brandon says
Into your inventory.
Futures.
There.
Yeah. Hop a chat. Take a look. Hop a chat.
Come on in.
Dog is good too. I will give you that.
L is your flashlight, your headlamp.
Ooh, I do like the light.
You like how it's two big eyeballs?
I do.
For the two big lamps on the sides of your head, you can actually hear if you look at the character.
Hell yeah!
It-
Oh, look, there's a face in there. What's a face?
Yeah. You got one too.
He's digging down.
You have to pretend to be a dwarf. One of the most enjoyable things in this is building like a fully functioning bunker with elevators and stuff for ships.
Nice.
Very satisfying to build like an elevator that genuinely brings that stuff back.
I do appreciate games like this or Deep Rock Galactic where it's like, yeah, all the terrain is destroyable.
Yeah. Well, it's funny actually because the terrain is genuinely a useful thing to be able to manipulate. In the later stages of the game, particularly if you make it a little bit more challenging, there are AI ships and stuff that you can fight.
Fun.
And
Airships.
in some overhaul modes, there's actually they'll hunt you down, and so you actually have to like build genuine defenses.
Oh, fun. You can do automated versions of the.
Oh yes. There's this game has a ridiculous amount of depth. So there's just like you can have just a turret that you put down, and the turret shoots stuff, or you can literally take a rotor and a hinge and make your own custom turret with custom weapons and custom tracking and all of that. So it's like if you wanted to, there's a block that's a turret, but also you can make a turret out of blocks.
It was good. I liked USC. It's quite the vibe.
Okay, so I think we've probably got enough resources to build our first bits and bombs. So if you press G, you'll see you open up the block selection.
I see this.
Up at the top on the left of the search bar, progression thing.
Okay, yeah.
You can kind of see, just scrolling through it, where the different progression aspects come from. So our very first thing that we're going to try to get is a basic assembly. Very first thing.
Basic assembly. First box. Okay.
First box. So if you click and drag the bottom right, you can actually put that onto your build planner. The build planner records the resources you need to be able to build that thing, and it lets you automatically queue them up. So you can go to that assembler that we've been putting resources into, Survival Kit, and you can actually go to the production tab up on the top there.
Yeah.
And I believe until you get the basic assembly, you can't automatically queue the components, but you can. Oh no, you can't. Sorry. In the inventory thing, down the middle when you're on the inventory tab, there's 5 buttons. Bottom to the middle, there is a add components from build planner to production queue.
I see it there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then now that you've clicked it, if you go to production, you can see that it's slowly making the things that.
Right here. 7 out of 50. That's cool. I like some automation. That's not bad.
So the game becomes kind of Factorio-esque as you go in. You'll want to make factories to make different components. You can manufacture ships, all of that kind of stuff. Mining, literally building industry. There are some really fantastic programming projects that have been created in this game to make automated drones that automatically will go out and actually mine for you, and ferry resources to your base, all that kind of stuff.
Love my pals.
Oh yeah.
Looks like
That one's actually cool. They actually use raycasting, like the whole 9 yards. You actually have to have cameras on the ship.
For the drones, yeah.
It's unique.
What are these items that it acts like I own, but I don't in my inventory? Like, because I don't have them in my inventory, but they're on my hotbar.
So those are framing. So if you click when you've got one of those items that's red, you see it'll say you need X to build that. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool,
So
okay.
if you go over to the survival, you grab that resource. So in this case, it's maybe like steel plates, right? So you grab some steel plates out of there.
1 sec. Steel plates, sure. Ingies, computers, displays.
You can
Steel plate.
right-click and drag to choose an amount to take as well.
Makes sense. And then
I'll queue up some more steel plates because we'll need more.
so now if I click
now-
store, hey, it's perfect. We did it.
Yeah, you'll want to place it into boxes. So anything that's like part of the terrain becomes a station, as opposed to a ship. So if you placed it in the air, it would roll down there. So you can go for it and place it in the air and watch what happens. It'll actually like just roll down.
Oh no, it's rolling. How do you stop it? Can you move it?
So now it's a ship. This is effectively a physics body.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could build on it. We're probably not going to. So what we're going to do is you take your grinder, which is on 2, and you can grind it down to the resources. But now, you can actually place that sunk into the box to make it a stationary object, so it becomes physically immovable. So we'll want to place it somewhere kind of flat, like maybe over here.
And you're like, yeah, sure. How do you rotate it?
You can rotate it with page up, page down, home, and end.
Oh boy.
Yes. Or sorry, insert and delete as well.
Oh yeah, there we go.
This is a game somewhat designed for a full keyboard.
Yes, that thing I have. I don't have. I don't.
Well, you don't have? Okay.
No,
if it's on an angle, by the way, pressing B will change its alignment. And you can change it to gravity alignment, and it will place so it snaps to the planet's vertical axis.
And how do I raise it up so it's not 6 feet underground?
Literally, physically, like back up and look up. Yeah. So it's just like at the depth you want it and whatnot. There you go. So now you can actually weld this up with your welder, and it'll put the resources that you have in your inventory into it, and it builds in stages.
Pretty fun. Visually, that's pretty cool. I need more.
We need to go get the construction components, the motors, the displays, and the computers. I'm gonna keep mine in mind. You get the experience of building.
Displays and computers. That's what you said.
Yeah. That's what we need. So the other thing is, you can actually right-click with your welder on an incomplete object to automatically get what resources you need for that object, and then you can go over to an inventory and middle-click it to withdraw the items that you need from that.
So right-click, and then
come over here and then middle-click on the survival kit. Yep.
Now withdraw 40
Now you've got
instructions. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, we got the rest of it.
There we go.
That's kind of cool.
So now we've got a basic assembler, but we got no power for it. So we gotta get some power going. We have the blueprint for wind turbines already. For wind turbines, we need some interior plates, computers, girders, construction, components, motors, and interior plates.
What was the button for that again?
G. And then you can just search windmill and find it. Wind turbine.
Wimmed. Yes, I see wimmed.
If you want to throw the wind turbine up into the queue on the survival kit to get that all sorted out, you'll have the bits and bobs to kind of...
So, to do that again, you put it in the build plan. Oh my god, the build plan was just like so many basic assemblers. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Drag it here, go here, click I, click the button to queue the stuff, and the stuff queued. Kind of menu heavy, but it works well enough, especially for what it is.
In later, so there's convenience factors that are added with later tier assemblies where you can directly queue blocks inside of them. So like if you wanted X amount of them, you can get them easily. So the next thing we're going to have issues with is battery power. What happens if it's not windy, right? So to get a battery together, we're going to need power cells, which we can only make on this basic assembly.
Oh, fun.
So,
but we need to get the battery first. Yeah, we need to go get the stuff first. And I got to build on it.
Is we'll need a basic refinery. So there's different ores and stuff that are scattered around under the surface.
Okay.
And we'll need to build likely like a little buggy to go around and actually find.
So you said this is the planner thingy, so... gosh, how do I rotate that again?
So if you look at a block, so when you're trying to place something else, look at this block, right? Oh, also X is your jetpack.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
Keep in mind, it will be somewhat nauseating because, there's no sense of direction. But you can actually place it on top of the block.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying there. If you literally just find that small amount of aiming.
Here,
You need to build interior plate to build a windmill?
Yeah, so just like we needed steel plates to build the basic assembler, the windmill needs something else. In this case, steel plates. Interior plates, steel ones.
And I'm guessing that's something that I built here? I did?
Yeah. Sure did.
What you building?
A staircase, so it's easier for us to get up here.
Unable to place wind turbine. Why not?
It's because there's a block next to it. So I'm gonna make it like a little central pillar around this, so it gets a little bit more height, so it's not just directly against the ground. Right here. And try using your jetpack to get up there. So it's X to actually activate the jetpack. There you go. Q and E let you lean back and forth, or yawn. And if you slam into something really hard, you will die. Just let you know.
What a deeply strange jetpack. Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's made for space.
Yeah. Okay, so it was that one. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's just drop off.
There you go. Sweet.
That is a motion for sure.
I think a bit of a higher FOV helps as well.
Okay.
Speaking of my settings inverted since our last.
You fuel on your jetpack?
Yes, you do. So your fuel is on the bottom bar. There we go. So wait, now we've got a powered basic assembly. One
The
thing.
power just works in the tower? Nice.
Yeah. So right now there is no. I can't access it. This is currently just yours.
Oh, fun.
So if you go into it, you press K to open the terminal. On the far right, there's a thing that says share. Or transfer to share with faction. That way it's so people can have individual ships. Beautiful. There we go. I think there's a way to automatically do that. There you go. Nice.
Nothing happened.
There's some really funny things because this is kind of like the first version of the engine. You can skip yourself if you don't mind taking a little bit of damage to get way more bang for your buck out of your jetpack fuel on lower gravity planets.
Oh, cool. I mean, it already
Which
seems like the
is-
jetpack is pretty dang quick.
Oh yeah, it gets dangerous.
Alright, so we need to put a
okay,
battery
sweet.
now on this terminal, right?
Yeah, so we need to build a refinery. So one thing that you've probably seen, this is a cargo access terminal. On other blocks, like the basic refinery, there also are those same terminals. When you put them together, you have to have those touching each other, like face to face, to be able to have them be a linked inventory. So a good example is the difference between the O2H2 generator that's on this little survival respawn pod and the survival kit. You can't access the O2 generator from the survival kit and vice versa because they're not actually conveyed together, they're separate.
Cool, okay, I see.
Yeah. So on larger ships, and once you start actually engineering, instead of having to build individual power systems, cargo becomes the main kind of how do I route this around my ship?
Interesting. Alright, what else?
Because if you want to have guns, you probably don't want to have all of the ammo for those guns stored in them. You probably want to have that in a centralized area so you don't have to individually fill them up. And so you have to figure out how you want to get the cargo.
How do I do this thing here? So, create open terminal. That's the terminal. We did that before. I'd open inventory. Production.
Yeah.
Basic assembly. So this is its special stuff. Power cell.
We've got some new things that we can make. We can make power cells now. With some nickel. I don't know how much nickel we've got. We might not have enough. We're going to need 80 of them.
We want to make 4 of these batteries?
Yeah, we'll want to make. Or no, 8. Those are small grid batteries. One of the big ones is 80. I've moved the resources over. So if you, when you press G and you look at the battery recipe, you'll notice up in the top right there's a little box that shows a smaller one and one that's like a whole box. That selects whether it's small or large.
Oh,
top
shit.
right.
Well, I just wasted that.
That's fine.
Top right when it's selected. So it's
When you've got when you're in the block selection, which is a G.
in here. Okay.
Yeah. And those little selections.
It's called power cell. Yeah, power.
Yeah, power. It's just battery. Just search battery. Yep, battery. And you'll see that you've got battery, and up in the top right, the little small one and the large one. And that's whether it's small grid or large grid. So in half-meter increments or 2.5 meters.
Small battery and battery. I see.
Yeah. We want a full-size battery because we want
The
to store
warfare
some
battery?
juice.
Is that the one?
Say that again?
Or no?
Say that again?
Is it the warfare battery or the one that says small battery?
Doesn't matter. Either. They're the same. That's just a texture.
Warfare 2 DLC. I don't have that.
Just do a normal battery. The DLCs are the because this game is 6 years old now, and genuinely has kind of like kept doing development properly.
Mhm.
They do cosmetic DLCs.
Neat.
So if you want more building blocks to play with on like official servers without mods, you buy the DLCs.
Okay, I've set it to start building the battery.
Beautiful. Sweet. So now we're kind of in the stage where we'll want to get some more stone made. We'll need to make a refinery, and we'll be able to have a whole thing. And the sun is setting. One thing that this game has a fantastic kind of does really well, in my opinion, is lighting. It has a remarkably well done lighting system. So in like a minute, go outside and look at the sunset against the mountain.
Right now or in a little bit?
30, 40 seconds.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, lock-ins are really nice. That was a good time. The closest thing I've been able to do in a long time to a lock-in is when we do a 48-hour actual live stream, which I mean, similar concept. I'm excited for this weekend's actual live stream because it's going to be a lot more chill. Because it's not 48 hours in a row. It's not going to. Yeah, it's this weekend. It's not going to. I'm not going to have to be. Oh my god! I'm sorry.
What a wide entrance.
Well, you don't want to touch tips when you enter.
Yeah. Also, you actually have a battery here, so you can power your tools, and your light actually does drain the battery. Not something to actually pay attention to or worry about, but
it's a pretty good
interesting
sunset.
tidbit.
It's not sunsetting yet. Let me go.
Soon TM.
I like how there's like clearly some level of gravity being forced by these stellar objects. This is like when I press X to exit the grav lift thing, it's just like it plummets me onto the ground wherever I'm at.
If you want to see something really janky, press X and then press Z. Z is your dampeners, and it's what automatically makes you stop in the air. If you press Z when you got your jetpack on, it turns off your dampeners, so you have to manually control your your flight fully.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The reason it's for conserving fuel and space.
Is the
If you don't want to
fuel?
stop.
Yeah. What's up?
No point constantly burning, just like going a line.
Go gang.
It's really good.
Pretty nice skybox actually. But like you said, the skybox is technically accurate to other planets and stuff too, right?
Yeah, you can. So this is the first game that did proper. Like you just go there. You see that planet off in the distance, you can go there directly. If you had enough jetpack fuel, you could literally fly there right now.
I don't think I have enough jetpack fuel for that. Can you imagine mid-session I just fuck off and fly off to a random planet?
I'm going to Jupiter. Fuck you.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Very silly.
I got some more resources, and I think we've got the refinery odds are here, so I'll see about putting that together here.
Get a battery going.
Get a battery going, get all of that good stuff. If you want to make... Oh, you're watching the sunset. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't do
I'm going to watch this.
Yeah. What was the button to go back to first person?
Z.
That's no difference. Okay. But yeah, no, actually, if it's this weekend, I still gotta go make all. I have to, after this stream's over, I gotta start experimenting with making some like OBS stuff for it.
Lovely. I have to send off an email to the professor that, whatchamacallit, tabletop game.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All I was up to 2. I wonder if I email them and inform them that my partner Zoe will be picking up the stuff after our dentist appointment.
Yeah, the sunset is taking a hot second here.
here.
Yeah. One of the neat things is the game's lighting is pretty much accurate to space. There's no like false lighting. So something that's in the dark is pitch black.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about false lighting? I like it. Please, when making films, put in false lighting. Jesus Christ.
Yes, indeed.
We figured this out.
I like to be able to see our films, you know?
Yeah, we figured this out. How long ago was Lord of the Rings? 15 years?
Just about
20 now, maybe?
Enough that it should be common film.
Yes, we figured out how to film at night.
You know when it was? Citizen Kane. When was Citizen Kane? Citizen Kane was when we should have. That was, I think, the first properly false
2001. It
lighting.
has been 25 years since Fellowship. We've known how to film at night since then. Please stop filming shit like the battle or like fucking Fall of Winterfell in Game of Thrones. Jesus.
So just like generally
Yep.
everything is nicely done. It's kind of funny though if you look behind you and see it slowly incrementing as it ticks.
Damn, I love that frame rate on that fucking sun.
Yeah.
What was that?
I was always impressed with how accurate it is. Like on the mountains over by the sun, way out there,
Yeah.
the lighting is accurate.
Oh yeah, when
To
I
the
like
point,
pressing.
to the point of being able to like solar panels don't work if they're not the light, right?
But I mean, the good news is sun comes every day, more stable than wind.
True.
Damn.
That's actually they recently added weather to rocket planets, so there's now like in certain places on Mars and well, certain places on this Earth-like planet, there are like dust storms that'll heat your ship up,
Oh no!
rust things, and all of that. Yeah. It's
Don't
cool.
eat my ship. I'm using that.
There's like actual environmental dangers.
You know what I'm excited for when sand is good. Come on.
Sand is going to be a banger game sometime. One day.
Did you see the other the little indie game where you went around on like a sand color thing and then
Inventory full.
oh, my inventory's full.
So now we've got basic refinery. So now we can actually really quickly refine stone into ingots. So if you come over here, this is now much more efficient, as you can see. It'll turn the contents of what you've now mined into an actual.
So you stick another box on top of my box. What are the two boxes here? One's a battery, I guess.
Battery's got the little indicator on the side. You
Yeah,
can see.
the charge. I see you.
And then the refinery's there, and it connects to the actual assembly.
And once you activate the terminal, you have access to all of those.
Yep.
Cool. So it has all the features through the block. So you can just literally just like glue it all together and just go.
Yep. Well, outside of conveyor ports, right? But you have access to all of the like settings for the blocks and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. It's definitely unique. So next is we'll probably want to make like a little landing pad because we're gonna want to build like a buggy, right? To go out and find some more.
Ooh, I do like more.
We have got the wonderful respawn pod here, and now that we actually have a battery set down on our little base thing here, we can actually rip this survival kit out and put it on that.
Oh, nice. How do we do that?
So the survival kit block is in the G menu. And it's going to require some steel plates to put down. So if you have any steel plates on you, you can throw it down there. I don't happen to. If not,
They're in there, I think.
got extra. Yeah. Here, I'll queue up 200 because they're always useful.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What does the survival
alright.
kit have access to that the other stuff that we already didn't?
It's a respawn point. So if right now, if this got blown up, we would not be able to actually like respawn here. So I'm gonna take this apart. Don't die because there's no leaving. And there we go.
Crazy. You have to attach that in a specific way or no?
It's got an option for having a
It's got
conveyor
the
port.
little
You can see
opening,
on the
right?
side there. But
Yeah.
we're not worried about that. We're not worried about that.
It doesn't. The survival kit is with the respawn point, so we don't care if it has access to the same inventory as everything else.
Exactly. The only thing, our next thing is our jetpacks require hydrogen to actually fly around. And right now, the hydrogen generator is stuck onto our little survival pod, our respawn pod, right? So we'll want to build a hydrogen generator over here on the actual thing. So if you want to go around and give building a hydrogen generator an O2H2 generator a go.
O2H2, I see it here, okay. And then we'll put that on the build planner.
Yeah. And you'll actually want to connect it directly to the side of the survival kit. That way, when you go to the recharge station at the front, it will recharge your jetpack's fuel.
You want me to the survival kit, not to the refinery?
Not to the basic, yeah, to this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to work on getting like a little mechanical pad so we can
I need
start
steel
building
plates.
cars.
Oh, not that. How do I exit this menu? Back. Nope, not that. Switch it's technically in my inventory, so I can just do that. Okay. Looks like production. I need some steel plates game. Where are my plates at? You said you queued up a bunch of them, yeah?
I may have grabbed them all. You have
Okay.
some more if you don't see them there. You can never have too many steel plates. To be fair, Clang eats them constantly. Clang, the running joke is whenever something happens that is just the physics engine absolutely bricking itself, that's the god Clang coming for your build.
I looked over for a second there, and I see that you have started building.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it looks like I need to middle click that. Oh no, wait, sorry, let me.
Yeah. Middle click is the automatic.
Prep build. There you go. So it's a basic refinery attached to a basic assembler. You technically can see the survival kit and the O2H2 from here.
Yeah. So you can see the settings from them. You just can't actually access the inventory. So if you were to try, give it a go. If you try to access the inventory and pull something from the survival kit, like if I were to put some steel plates here,
Sure, yeah, that
where
works.
I'm putting, I'll put 10 steel plates in the survival kit. Try to pull the steel plates out.
It won't let me. You were right. Nice.
Yeah. So that's the main thing about kind of linking stuff together.
Cool. You can see it, but you can't touch it.
You can see it, can't touch it. But that being said, you can still move it into inventories that it is connected to. So like, if I was to be not actually opening or trying to get to the actual resources inside of a refinery, I was just at like a terminal panel, I can move resources from the refinery to the assembler without being physically there.
I think we need more resources. I think we're
We do.
running low.
That's right.
I appreciate the camera choice of the third person sort of switching to first whenever it thinks it's a bunch of clips to an object.
Remarkably well done.
The intuitive choice. It's a bit nauseating. I prefer maybe something a little less instantly jarring, but past that, it like it works well enough. Have you played on third person much, or are you playing first mostly?
Kind of a bit about. It depends on what you do. If you're flying a ship, third person is better. If you're not flying a ship, I like flying first.
If you ever go mining in first person, it's pretty sudden, but it works really well at like not having to like worry about your thing. Am I doing like some weird LARP clipping bullshit?
Yeah, it doesn't usually leak your view very often. It's usually pretty good about it.
Well, my guess is that they probably literally just have like a collider on the camera that says like, if collider about to hit through object, switch first person.
Oh, I would. Yeah, be surprised.
And then as soon as it's like on exit, it switches back. It's on enter, on exit, basically. Pretty good way to do it. I like it. Hi, Dusky. Hello. You're moving my chair. Are you trying to kidnap me?
Yes. I've been taking care of my folks' pets.
Hello.
Family pets. They're on holiday right now.
Yeah, you were saying
And I
that.
think I'll adopt a cat once I'm no longer dealing with the current occupants of my home.
You're like, I want a pet. It's fun.
I want a pet. Well, I'll have it. Also, a cat's low enough maintenance. I don't have to bring them out to use the restroom at 4 in the morning.
Ooh, Husky. Boy, who I have to take up to the washroom like 4 hours a day. 4 times a day.
That's Charlie has been like conditioned by my folks apparently to just like he'll wake you up when he needs to go out.
He's like, it is bathroom time. Take me to bathroom.
It is bathroom time, and he will not. There is no concession.
So now, So to get O2, do we have to interact with specifically this section of the ship? The thing,
We
or?
can actually get it. We'll need to load this up with ice. Turn the ice into O2 and hydrogen.
Sure, makes sense.
There's no water. That's actually one of the things Space Engineers 2 is doing. Is they're adding liquid water simulation.
Oh, fun. That'll be fun on the physics engine.
Yeah. So there's been a couple clips circulating in the community of like literal full-out block dams having holes punctured in them. Submarines, all sorts of really cool stuff. But to recharge your jetpack, because this is connected and the ice is in there, you can actually just hold F on this survival.
Recharging heal. Oh, yeah.
That's your blowtorch.
What's the electricity?
Electricity
that-
powers your tools and your headlights.
And that comes back from what? Just passively?
That comes back from actually recharging a survival kit or a med station. Yeah.
Oh,
So when you
there.
hold F, you'll see it slowly.
Yeah, it chunks. It's about 7 per tick? 7 or 8?
Something like that. On more, once you get a bigger, like a med bay instead of a survival kit, it will recharge almost instantly.
Nice.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually taking apart our starter respawn pod, because it's got, if you notice, 4 little thrusters on it, a couple
I
other
did see
things. So we
those.
might actually be able to build like a little rocket chair to go and make as a probe. So if you want to grind stuff down, feel free. Go taking things apart. You get to play the man with the saw.
Okay, so I already know what mechanic I want to steal from this game. The grinder.
The grinder's a pretty cool one.
The ability to like actually break stuff down in a survival game is peak. Because like most survival games are just like, yeah, no, you just lose those resources. I'm like, but I want them back.
It's funny actually. So this game has a really big PvP community, as you can imagine. One of the things that is like notorious and like absolutely infamous is called hydromanning, and it's where a man with a grinder flies at an enemy ship and attempts to just grind his way inside.
The best strategy. I'm down for it. I like that.
So it's an experience. Hydromanning is an experience.
What's the faction size limit?
The what size limit?
Like how many people can you have in your faction?
Oh, hundreds.
Imagine a ship that you specifically built just for hydromanning, where you literally built a ship.
Yeah.
A slingshot.
Oh, people build drone ships. Oh yeah. There's a very signature set of servers called Sigma Draconis, which is it's a big server chain. It's equivalent of like Hypixel for Space Engineers. And they pioneered a bunch of like shared server tech that let people actually use like the same, pretty much like transferring ships between servers. It was what Star Citizen was trying to do before Star Citizen.
Nice.
And they did it. They pulled it off.
Oh yeah.
And
You
so
ever try EVE
on
Online?
Sigma Draconis, yeah, it's like EVE, where you've got the instant servers.
What do I do with scrap metal?
Refinery. So the refinery will break down scrap metal into usable steel.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I can see that. It just goes no refinery slots.
Yeah.
And I'll just hold on to those steel plates, I guess, because they seem to be useful.
So we now have actually built. We've got enough resources to theoretically start building a company. We can actually start building on this little platform. The first thing I'd recommend putting down is a landing gear. And a landing gear is just going to, it'll automatically, powered or not, nap down to the actual ground. And so you can start building.
There's large magnetic plate, and a landing gear. Cool, okay. Let me get those off the menu here.
And you'll want to, if you press R when you have a block in your hand, it'll swap from small grid to large grid. And you'll want to do this in small grid.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Yeah. So that gives you context. Imagine the kind of average ship, once you start getting on in the game, has like three of those. Scale is one of the things I think this game is really on. So that's upside down right now. So you'll want to rotate that to spin it upside right side up, so you can have it
keep production here. I assume I just have to grind it now, yeah?
Oh yeah, just grind it down.
Right. Oh, I took out your phone.
Don't worry about it. It's because it's not actually built. You just throw it.
And it was what button to switch? B? No. That's pre-placement. B is gravity aligned. That's fine. And then what was the way to switch to small?
Oh, it's R.
R. The pirate system. Oh, I fell. The good news with that gravity aligned one is I think it auto sort of like aligned it to be the right orientation.
Yep, it should. And then you can slap it down. Be able to
Kind of rotate
to
the
work
group.
on top. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can actually get it going. Get it locked down to the ground. Keep it nice and steady. I'll keep gathering a bit more
Like we need
resources.
more construction cones.
But now-
build.
Let's build a car. Do you want to build a car?
Always.
All right, sweet. Let's build a car. So we'll probably build it up a little bit. So let's throw an extra couple blocks so we can kind of like build it up once this landing is finished. Now that's stuck to the ground, it's not going anywhere, and we can like get going. So let's build like a little chassis. What do you think? What do you want this to look like? What do you feel?
I mean, I'm down for whatever. But so the landing gear is just gonna lock it in place when we're not in it, right? That's not.
Yeah.
That'll go up and down appropriately.
It's just locking the ground.
Cool. Assuming we got wheels, unless you can do walker legs.
Not yet. Though there are quite a few. There's a number of people who have actually been kind of working on it. Stop welding it. The thing I'm trying to grind down gets repaired in front of my eyes.
New fighting game. Can you weld faster than, or can you guide faster than I weld?
Who can grind fence?
This is our axle, our front axle, and a back axle.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan here. I'm thinking I'll build on top of it. High suspension is always nice.
Sure. Get over here, big dumb hills. Can you make big tires? Can you do fucking?
Oh yeah.
Can you mix scales? Can you do the small scale and the big scale?
Here, grab a wheel out of the inventory like thing and see how large a wheel is when it's in large grid.
Let me clean these off here.
It's big. Actually, here, this is what a large grid wheel well looks like on top of the car. With how big the wheel gets.
Oh no,
Yeah,
let's go.
that is how big your cars can get.
So that's a wheel.
If you want to build a mobile base, yeah, that's on the tip. You can do that. You can literally build a car as a base.
You're saying R is the switch?
Yep, R is the switch.
I don't think this wheel has the switch option. I think it's sort of... Oh, no, it is. No,
You've probably gotten like an actual wheel instead of the suspension wheel.
Probably. 1 second.
So the suspension comes with a wheel.
Oh, fun.
And it's actually like the steering mechanism. Because one of the things is you can actually build like monorails and stuff.
Holy Jesus,
wheels
Batman!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep,
It gets
okay.
big.
Then we gotta like aim it and then rotate it. I assume the... Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can just experiment to see which way's up when you slap it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that, hopefully.
Sideways.
That's sideways. Interesting.
Sideways. So up and down would be like this.
Okay, I see. Okay, but that is pointing the right way. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you got it on the right side. That's
Ring. I don't know. That's being weird.
Hello.
We're playing Space Engineers,
Can't
but they
get down.
don't.
There we go. Nice. So try slapping the wheels back on. I think the 5x5s are a good idea. You might have to move it up one.
Your stream says Fortnite, by the way.
Again? Gavin!
He does it automatically. That's all on me. I take no responsibility for it. Would it be fairly easy to fix it and remember, like, if I remember to change it? Yes. Okay, like that.
With work to change it. Yeah, like that. Nice. Beautiful. Except I think you were a bit too close to this one with your face, so it didn't put down the wheel on it. Yeah, if you back up a little bit, it'll actually place the wheel. Oh, that one's
wrong.
That one's upside down. Oh, you've placed all left suspensions.
I assume we don't want all lefts.
We probably don't want all left hands.
Oops, all left.
Oops, all left. We've got the Zoolander car here. It turns only left.
That's the wrong
Well,
one.
as long as we're not going to play around with gasoline, we should be good.
It's true. Gasoline fight. Man, what a time to be alive.
All Zoolander makes me think of what is this? A house for ants?
What is this? A house for... I always get the blue steel just
It's just good.
burnt.
Wheel. Okay, so left from. Oh, those were all right. Maybe they were left. My apologies. I lied to you.
No, you're good.
I tricked you. Bamboozled. Okay.
Is there any way for me as a mod to change your thing in Twitch?
I believe so. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
There's probably a text command.
Mod.
Let's also. I mean, we got 11 minutes left at this point, so it doesn't matter. And also, I don't end up using the VODs on Twitch anyway, so it doesn't really matter because Twitch deletes them. I appreciate that. Did you get it working or not? Okay, let me fix it.
No, I'm just trying to see.
Yesterday, I had to go into I think I used Just Chatting because they didn't have a good one for the Root board game that I was playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. Root is a peculiar one. And it's just there's gotta be a board game table. What? Okay, Twitch has to have a board game.
They do. They have
That
board
has
games,
to
but
exist.
nobody cares about it. The viewer count on board game is awful.
Oh, well, I mean.
Just Chatting is, I think, maybe I switched to board game. I can't remember what it was at this point.
Wait, someone has gotta be doing live D&D, right?
I think Dungeons and Dragons is its own category.
Oh, okay. All right. I see you. I don't agree with you, but I see you.
Yeah, I think they've got, I think board games is one. Yeah. There's board games. I think actually maybe that's what I ended up doing. Because I think when I went to go search up Root itself, even though it is like a Steam game, I literally couldn't find it. So the board game genre just sort of lumped together. It makes sense because realistically the viewing experience on Twitch for board games is not great.
True. That's also because I imagine people aren't trying very hard to actually make it enjoyable.
Well, that's a nightmare if you want to actually get board games working in a space to have cameras and stuff capturing the footage, right?
Where's the light of God coming from? What is happening?
It's oh god,
Hello?
yeah, what the fuck?
What is happening?
Hello? Can we fuck up the HDR?
Oh no, it's the sun. The sun is rising and it's reflecting weirdly.
Remove the earth.
That?
The light
No,
of
it doesn't.
God. Excuse me.
No, it did.
All right. So you can see, I've thrown a battery and a cab and a cargo container onto our rover. As you can working on wheels. Right suspension, left suspension, sweet, good stuff. Beautiful.
I think
Good
production
news,
we
Gavin.
need
I
more
know-
supplies
I can now
again.
change it.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
Nice.
You're in space
I think
engineering.
your game is getting angry at you for having low energy.
I did see that.
Also, I'm going to staple a solar panel to the roof.
Cool. Oh, it's just that easy? Exclamation mark game?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be
Just that easy.
Just that easy. Easy button.
It's also, I think, because you actually have stream elements.
I do have stream elements set up, though I do not use it to stream. Or the stream elements is
it's
fine.
just it's set up for your account, so it's super easy that way.
Nice. Oh yeah. Alright, here. Let's see if I can get this is a fun experimentation while we're on the stream still here. Let me open up my Bluetooth settings. Let me move these off window. You don't need to watch me do this.
What are you doing?
I'm
Bluetooth glasses.
Pairing my
Oh.
glasses. My
You got
glasses.
Bluetooth glasses.
I do. I don't remember what pairing mode is for them. No, I have to go look at the manual.
Are they even charged?
Mother
I
of
just haven't
God.
charged this whole time.
Oh, that's what's happening. I'm losing my marbles. I'm like, what is happening in the assembler? Oh, never mind. We queued up the things for the wheels.
Yes. I just need more supplies. Okay. Pairing. Place the glasses with temples closed 1 meter from your audio source with temples closed. Open the temples to enter pairing mode. Scan for and connect.
Man, that lighting is weird. I have never seen anything like that. And I have many hours in this game. I am thoroughly bamboozled.
Yeah, my Bluetooth is still fucked, I think.
It's bad. It's not good.
Yeah, I can see that on the. Jesus.
The light of God is perfect. Help! Jesus is seeing me. It's not okay. The all-seeing eye is not welcome. Okay.
So it's in pairing mode.
The eye of
my
Agamotto.
phone.
Yeah, the eye of Agamotto. If I could turn back time.
The good old days.
Would you
Okay.
ever think that Doctor Strange was a 21 Pilots fan? And yet.
Yep. Okay. So I compare my phone to it.
Cool.
Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, and now it is so dark. Okay.
Well, I tried to, and it got
You're on
into it.
Windows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do diagnose problems and it should open up a thing. You're right.
Yes. Oh, look! I can add my phone.
I think you need to go to the Bluetooth settings.
Yeah. There's an option that you can add device, and then you can do Bluetooth, and then if I can't find it, you can do show all devices. Maybe I'll find it still. Let me just test that they're working. So I got 90% battery on them right now. Let me click Spotify. Turn it up now. Oh, that's such a strange sensation. It's like having mini speakers with zero bass.
Oh.
Yeah, the audio quality is not amazing with these because it's a bit harder to do bass being sent through tiny speakers straight to your skull.
Naturally, right? Yeah.
I know that, from what I know, we need more stuff, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, we're out of resources. I'm slowly mining. I think, just letting you know. So in your build plan, you should go and check and see what you have queued. Because I think you've got some uncompleted blocks that are sitting in there. Because when you queued up a bunch of stuff, it queued like 1,100 steel plates.
The build planner's empty.
Is it? Oh, alright then. Never mind. Maybe it just was 1,100 steel plates. That's, I mean, honestly, probably a decent amount of steel plates, but...
I'm trouble for my Bluetooth connections. Yeah, stream, you can watch me troubleshoot Bluetooth connections. Let's go. Well, I do have steel plates. That's not my issue right now, actually. Oh, look, I can do the axle.
Yes, some things are extraordinarily heavy too. So one thing that you'll likely notice is that there is a ridiculous kind of amount of weight to like power cells. Power cells weigh so much. Building like one battery will fill up your inventory.
A little buggy looks pretty goofy. I like it. Are those solar panels on top? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I figure if we're going to be going anywhere at any distance, it's probably a good idea to have.
Yeah, that way we don't get stuck on a foreign area.
Exactly. So one thing about this actually, we'll need a way of connecting us to the base.
Oh.
So there's actually connectors that will let us connect it directly. But I was thinking put a little like crane arm on the base, and that would be a fun thing to show you kind of what you can do in the game. Because yeah, you can like actually build mechanical arms.
Yeah, let's do that to close out the stream.
And then you'll have a mechanical arm to be able to connect to your car. And you'll have built a vehicle. In space.
Who did you just connect to?
In addition to, I suppose, setting up.
I just get. And I'm like, what the fuck did you just connect to? Oh, there you go. There's more buttons I didn't click. Whoopsie. I only have to wear them for an hour a day when I'm streaming. I don't mind. If that makes people feel better.
Yeah, if the echo is getting on people's nerves or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not above doing the thing that I spent a bunch of money on. I did buy them.
No, I won't use the tools at my disposal.
I paid good money for them, but I don't want to use them. Classic.
Just need a handful of large steel tubes, which I think are coming out of the assembler right now.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, so fundamentally, we've got all of the bits and bobs for the car put together. So the next thing is a connector.
Have opened on your screen.
So this is something that I think you should do to kind of round out the stream here.
Sure.
If you go onto your menu, I don't think we have connectors unlocked. That's not something that we've progressed to yet. Let's see,
Let's check
where's
G, progression.
So we need to build a conveyor before we can build a connector. So we can build just a small one. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. I'll just quickly throw it down.
Connector? Connector?
It will be in the thing in just a second. There you go. Now you'll be able to see it. Connector. Connector. You might have to search it again. It is now available. I just double checked.
What did it look like? I'm seeing conveyor stuff.
It looks like. Oh, are you in the progression or are you in the blocks tab?
Progression. Oh, there it is. Yes.
Yeah, it's been progressed. So we'll put two of them on. Might as well. And we'll slap it on each side of the cargo container, where it'll nicely fit.
Where's the cargo container?
On the side here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So on each side of it, throw a connector. That way we've got a nice spot for a little arm to connect to the base with.
1 second, I'm just gonna pull some stuff off the menu.
Oh yeah. No rush.
So putting the connector on this thing, let's switch to gravity lines. Let's rotate, flip, and link.
Nice.
Flip. That spins the long way. Flip. Connect. Weld it with whatever I got. There's a sort of like a little halfway point I'm seeing here. There's a functional hack. What is that about?
So the functional bar is where something works. The hack bar, which is sometimes the same line as the functional bar, is where if it doesn't belong to you and you grind it down to that, you can rebuild it and it will belong to you then.
You can just steal people's shit?
Oh yeah. Again, it's a PvP game. Imagine this is like a faction server.
Yeah. It's funny to imagine you just stealing people's shit.
Oh yeah, big time. No, it's a goofy time.
I played a little bit of a live server on Ark, and I was like, this is so slow. I do not have the patience.
Yeah, that's one thing that it's actually usually fairly decent about these servers, because there's so much automation in the game. Things usually heat up pretty quickly.
Well, the other thing is, like, you're not waiting 60 hours for a tame. I guess the slowest part of this game would be something like
building a big-ass capital ship.
There are no assemblers attached to this. What do you mean there's no assemblers? This is a basic refinery. There you go. Okay, it looks... Are we waiting for more stuff? Or should I... How do I cancel the queue? Should I just do that? I don't know. I'm gonna go get more stuff anyway. I'll go get mine.
Either way.
Anyways. Mining.
Inventory full.
Oh, I filled up real quick. You have fun flying around?
Yeah, well, I'm actually, this little pillar thing, it's two hinges. Oh, there we go. That.
Looking for small steel tubes is the missing ingredient as it stands.
Small steel tubes. I've just added a whole bunch of stuff to the assembler. We will need to build them.
Ooh, what are you building over there? Is that the crane arm?
This is a little arm that we can use to connect to the actual rover. And kind of in a funny way, if we wanted to, we can use it to get the rover out of the way by like putting it vertical to clear the building pad.
You just lift the damn thing up.
Oh yeah. I actually pretty often I'll build shipyards that have a big crane arm to move full-size like capital ships around. So you don't have to fly them, and you can like literally move them around at a whim. It's pretty neat.
I kind of understand why you have 1,600 hours in this game, whatever you said.
Yeah, well, it's just cool. You can do so much. And
Did you say that you can literally script, like, code things?
oh yeah, you can literally script scenes.
What does that even look like?
What does it even look like? I think we can probably put together a little demo.
Oh, awesome.
I think I've got a robotic arm control script actually.
Is that just basically like you have a pressure pad and you say that if something like stops on the platform or whatever, lift up the arm?
No,
and
like
move it?
literally a mouse and keyboard like control a mechanical arm with your mouse and keyboard. There's some crazy projects. The coolest project I've recently seen in Space Engineers regarding like the coding and the outside aspect of it is someone was building a VR duplication rig for Giant Max.
Oh, sorry, what? Giant Max?
Oh yeah, so building a full-size Mac for a person, and then overscaling it, and then using VR with an Xbox Kinect, like the Xbox Kinect.
The Connect?
Yeah. Or the like little whatever the tracking thing that they had has.
Yeah, it's the Connect. I have
It's
one
the Kinect, yeah.
sitting in a box.
Using an Xbox Kinect camera to actually like mirror your actions in addition to VR and like controllers to
the fact
actually
that I own a
replicate
Kinect
your
and
body.
Stone gets
in
40%
Space
more in
Engineers.
Survival Kit than Basic Refinery. Oh, cool, thanks. That's a good tip.
Survival Kit, it does actually. It's just way slower.
You just stick that in like that, it'll do it, or?
When there's two of us,
Yeah, it's fine.
it's kind of 50-50. You can
Yeah, good tips, I think, Space
also
Orc.
we can queue up a bunch of stuff in the survival kit, and then just put the rest of the overflow into the refinery.
I'm just drawing the ceiling. I'm gonna make a whole city under here. We're just gonna dig it out.
Oh yeah. I've got a buddy, Herrick here, and that actually was his project at one point. He was building it ended up being, I think, 3 kilometers big before it ended up having stability issues. The voxels started freaking out.
Inventory full.
The planet doesn't like if you dig too deep.
I like Deep Rock. Deep Rock should give me crafting mechanics. Yeah.
Here, I'll just Let's throw
drop
a
that in
bunch
there?
in the survival kit, and we'll get the.
This is the
survival kit
H2O side of
running.
things, yeah. Ice. Hydrogen.
Yeah.
Coo.
But no, that project, I don't know if he's actually published it yet. But there's a video of him literally in VR in an Xbox Kinect with a camera, literally boxing with big ass mechs in Space Engineers, using it as like an interface.
I should actually hook up my Kinect to my computer, because I think I need an adapter, but it would be good to be able to play with that.
I think that one he didn't like he hasn't publicly put out yet.
No, I just meant my Kinect in general, because as a computer science student, I should be
there's
able to
so much you can
do
do
some
with
fun
it.
things with the Kinect. Well, the other thing is, like, for example, someone like me who, I played in, like, a VR chat Vampire the Masquerade LARP. That's the type of person I am, just for your sake. Just that door. But one of the things that kind of sucked was because I didn't wear a VR headset and didn't have the gloves or whatever, it couldn't see nobody could ever see what I was doing with my hands, right? There's no way to, like, act.
Yeah.
But with the VR headsets, you like new eye capturing. Although nowadays NVIDIA has great facial processing, so you can actually just do facial capture from a webcam. That's how my VTube Studio works. Sorry.
We're both zagging. Oh god, we're zagging!
We're being too Canadian. We're both trying to move to the left and right of each other. We're not
Yeah.
the
The old Canadian shuffle.
Exactly. In theory, if I can set up a Connect to work in close spaces and like program that, there's no reason why I couldn't set up a Connect to do like hand motion capture stuff.
absolutely.
Even I don't know. I don't think face, but because of the way the Connect works, I believe it's really good about hands. That's how Just Dance and them work, right? At the very least, it could be my own version of like full body mocap. There was this really cool piece of tech. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It was like it was a series of nodes that you would attach on your body.
Oh yeah, the little IR tracker setup or the QR code tracker setup. I've seen both.
The one I'm thinking of, is it Movella? Is that the one where it's literally no? It's not even that. There's smaller ones. There's Rokuku. Is that it? No. Every GDC, I always see all this cool mocap shit. I actually didn't stop any of the mocap booths this time because they were all a little overpriced. Cheap mocap sensors. At the very least, they're like consumer electronic. Or VR chat. Let's see if that works better to give me what I want. Yeah, it is. It's Sony Mocopi. It's 3D mobile. Yeah. So Sony Mocopi here is a series of 6 sensors. You know how like if you use like an auto rigging software, you put the nodes on the wrists, the ankles, and like everywhere else, and it sort of just figures maps all the rest of it, right? So you do like what is it? It's head, wrist, ankle, and hip, right? The Sony Mocopi is like a $400 piece of tech where it's like 5 sensors that you put on your body, and they're just little tiny sensors. And I guess they've got just really solid gyro on them. They're not using a camera or anything to figure it out. It's just purely
Inventory full.
figuring out from where it was to where it moved to. Using gyro, I guess. That's pretty cool.
Do you want to do the honors of cutting it down? So the connector setup is working. So now we just have to grind the landing gear and that little block on the bottom. Grind the landing gear first. Watch your head.
How do I crouch?
It's safe. Yeah.
B.
If you can't reach it, you can jetpack and turn upside down.
I got it. That's hilarious.
There you go.
Though.
So that is a functional car. Congratulations.
How do we drive it?
There is a cab up at the front here, and you can jump into the cockpit. I'll build a little ramp so you can drive it down. Give me just a second.
Is this our cockpit?
It's
You
the
wanna-
cab at the front. You can.
Yeah, I see it. Cab cockpit. Is it one person only, or
It's one person. We'll put a seat somewhere else.
you get the butt seat? And then we have an artillery gunner for you.
Sounds good.
It's the start of your big dumb mecha arm hinge connector. Okay, I see you.
Nothing
Yeah.
too crazy.
Mocopi's cool, and then they have the pro version, which is twice as many kits sensors, I guess. Or what is the difference here? 2 sets, 2 receivers, 1 pair of bands. Okay, what's the regular one got?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's got the bands. Full body tracking. Run from a compatible smartphone. Yeah, it's designed to work on a smartphone, by the way.
That's cool.
Yeah. Mocopi is really cool. I want to see if there's ways to work with Mocopi in VTube Studio. That'd be a great way to add some like hand motion to your VTube model.
Yeah.
Especially for the ones that are running like Voids, where they're just technically 3D models with cell shading on them.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't do to rock a VTuber model that's basically just like cell shaded in the same way as like Marvel Rivals, which is like the perfect level of cell shading. I love that shit.
That would be neat. Here, check this out. This is a programming block.
Programming block.
This is how you run a script on a grid. So you actually have to have a block. This is a computer that runs a script, and you can actively, if you press edit, when you're in here, you will immediately see you have got up to 100,000 lines of script.
Where's the edit one? I'm looking at it here.
Scroll down. It's underneath no content.
Should I
You'll
not
see
be
argument run recompile.
K?
It's the program block.
Yeah, I see it there. I'm pressing K. Oh, down here. Oh, shoot. Argument. Edit. Okay, so this is your script box.
Yep.
What languages are
What?
you using?
But
Yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing public
Up
void
to
main,
100,000 lines.
string argument. Is this C#?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. It sure the hell is.
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny.
There's some utterly wild stuff that people have made too. Like here, let me throw something that I've got just kicking around here. Here is a entire OS for managing gravity drives. So this is to literally make ships fly without gyroscopes and without engines. And instead use exploits. And that's what that looks like.
Jesus.
Yeah. Really cool.
What you're telling me is that people are dorks. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, big time. Oh yeah. I think the first script I ever wrote was a railgun that used rotors. So one thing that's really funny about rotors and hinges in this game is there's an offset duration to them, like an amount of space that you can have between them, and you can actually set that in a script. So what happens is you stack a whole bunch of rotors end on end, and you can actually get instant impulse.
Okay.
So if you have 10, 12 rotors end to end, you can have it so all of them go from minimum compaction to maximum in a frame. And so you can instantly accelerate something from 0 to 100 meters a second.
Would you like
Also, the car's
to...
ready to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to finish your arm first before we just take this off a little doom buggy before
The arm's good to go. Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
It's done. Yeah. So this isn't a super complicated one. I just wanted to get a connection point for this.
So do you just drive up really close to it then, or?
Yeah. You can just drive up close to it, and it will automatically connect. I can build a big mechanical. I should double check before I say that I actually have a script for that. 1 second. Mechanical.
Let me in the cab, nerd.
It's F.
I should be accessing the inventory of the cab, not the cab itself. Let me get to the door, maybe?
It's front windows.
Front windows, okay, I see you. Oh, man.
There you go. Parking brake is P.
Oh god, it's only really in first person. This is so tight.
Press V.
Okay, so we're good there.
First
Yeah,
person.
oh, thank god. Sorry, it switched to first person. I was like, oh no.
All of the customization for the wheels hasn't been done, so keep in mind that they are going to be extraordinarily high on torque and friction. So we can set that really quick to make it so it drives nicer. Bear with me.
Hey, what do you think?
We're going to want what wheel is this? Wheel suspension left. Can you constantly turn back and forth for a second? Yep, keep going. Nice. Okay, that's the right one. No steering. Going. Just
Oh, the wheel's not moving anymore.
I know, I'm doing it on purpose.
Okay.
Not that
Are
one.
we switching to front wheel drive only?
There we go. Okay, stop doing it.
Alright.
Sweet. And I've got to change this on the back wheel, unless it's going to be a little bit screwy here. So there we go. And let me set the strength a bit lower. Let it have a little bit more play weight-wise. Less power. A bit less friction. And we'll turn the speed limit to about there.
I guess I can see my phone.
Go for it. Free rein. You've got a should be fairly decent hand car now. And you can drive around.
Stuff now, but it's connecting to
Discord is messing up for you.
Yeah,
It's probably
tough times.
Discord's been a fucky bitch recently since the
Love.
It's a technology fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So it's showing all devices, please. Keep looking. You can't find the damn device. That's so weird.
Oh yeah, another thing that you'll probably find very interesting and really cool about this game. So you see all those little panels and stuff inside the cab with you?
If I click back to V, yes, I can see all the screens.
Literally every single one of them can actually have stuff displayed on it. You can write programs that will display HUD information on those.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. I know people who have made mini maps. I know that it's a lot. There is so much that people have done. Damn, you're having a tough time, man. What's happening?
A little bit. Oh, hey, look, it worked. 1 second, let me change my settings. You can hear me right now, right?
Yep, we can hear you.
Video podcast.
No,
I go in here and I click
the machine.
change my output. Razer and Zeus smart glasses. Fuck. Someone say something?
Was it
Hey!
being like super
I fixed it.
weird because I was trying to do the speaker in your glasses?
Yeah, I was trying to do all pairing and stuff, but it works now. Here, someone go hop on.
When you were cutting in and out.
Probably.
Here, Gavin. You see that unknown signal in the distance? Let's go there.
418 there? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me. I'll tab back in so that I have actual control of my game camera. Why is the game camera being weird?
It's maybe because I'm standing on the roof.
That's fine. Let's go. Wee. Girl, what have you done? You know,
Magic.
Oh, I've lost the.
This might be a cliff.
You're fine. See, you're fine. Camera's going nuts.
Also, this is also going to be a cliff. Space is a hard brake, and if you hit P, it'll put a parking brake on.
Is this the thing that we were looking for?
Yeah. This is a little unknown signal. This is how you get cosmetics. So if you come press this button on the side here, the signal's actually coming from with F. You should actually get some stuff.
Oh, yeah, look,
Try
you
your
get a
luck
new
at getting
special item,
new special
okay.
items. Yeah, and that's how you get cosmetics.
Did it work?
You
Do I know?
did the thing.
I don't know if it worked.
You might not have gotten anything. Sometimes it doesn't.
Womp.
Womp. But
Where are we
yeah,
going next?
we've got a car. We've got we'll put an ore detector on it, and we can drive around and actually find some resources and all of that kind of good stuff. Keep in mind, things are fairly fragile, but we can repair with no issues. But we don't actually have an ore detector, so we're going to want to go back home to build one. So, drive us back up the hill.
Can I get boosters on this thing so I can rip ass?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Technically.
You said it's fragile though, so it's probably not worth it to have big dumb boosters.
Well, kind of like that. Kind of like that. So I actually turned down the speed because driving at full tilt will do that faster than you did. But this right here, now you have to figure out how you're gonna flip it. Good luck with that.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna.
Just kidding. One of the tricks that you can do before doing anything else here, and before fiddling too much, is check this out. So because certain blocks have amount of weight assigned to them already, you can build a little tower like this, and
That's
stick
so
a bunch
funny.
of batteries. Batteries are the heaviest thing by weight.
See you. Oh, we gotta grind those?
Ta-da! There you go. So
That's pretty good
looks like we
trick.
didn't take too much damage. We're doing all right.
The solar panels
Broke
are
the solar
gone.
panel and a little bit of battery damage, but nothing that's irreversible.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
No.
You're all good.
See, my
Alright, so
dumbass would
that's not
just
a good
make
call either,
something
but-
completely mirrored.
Oh no.
You know,
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
okay.
no.
That's
Oh.
all right. Okay, your turn. You saw me do it.
Okay, so the first step is to go X. Oh, okay. So, turn your dampeners off.
Just a fucking-
On.
Oh, I thought you killed yourself. Would be
No,
100%.
okay. This is a bit of a rough spot for it. Honestly, it might be easier just to unbury it, but let's try here.
Yeah, you could unbury it. That's always an option.
Yeah, let me try doing an unbarrier strat here, because like it is pretty tucked in there right now.
This is the one downside of building a car over attempting to build something that's like flying, but almost always you'll never be able to afford the resources to build something flying before you can build something that rolls.
See, I would have done the dumb thing and put wheels on the roof.
Oh, I've done that. I have a motorbike design that does that actually, where it's
Drives
kind of like a
which
mono
direction?
wheel, where it's any directional.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so I
How well
think
does
we
it work?
unburied it almost.
Fairly decent. I have a script that it detects whether it's upside or down or not, and it swaps the wheel directions.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
So cheeky, I love it.
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? It makes sure that if it flips over and it's facing screwy, it inverts it from left to right and right to left and all of that. I actually built it originally for navigating mining bore tunnels. So I wanted to have something that was kind of like a impromptu
I see you
monorail
waking up.
that could hang
that's
onto the walls.
That's the new Zoe. A wild
Yeah,
Zoe
wild
has
Zoe.
appeared.
No E though, which is funny because Zoe was super adamant about the E usually. What was your generic blocks that you were using? Just some like I didn't wake you up because
Steel plating.
I didn't wake up till like midnight, Zoe. I didn't do the. It was just like
some
better
light
sleep.
armor blocks. Here, so it's just light armor blocks are like the default generic block, and then you'll build a pillar of them, and then put some batteries on the end.
In fact, building in first person is significantly easier.
It is. You were building in
I
third.
might have-
Damn,
Yeah, it was ass.
that is tough.
It was real ass.
I could have told you that.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's still more or less intact. It's fine.
This is salvageable. This is
Don't worry
salvageable.
about it. It's all in due process.
You grind
In
it
due
in
time.
order. Okay, there you go. Maybe you drive it and I'll ride on top because I'm gonna crash this thing
Alright.
over and over again. Let me get. Oh wait, I don't have hydrogen. You know,
Yeah?
Let
Okay.
me parkour my way on. Here, pull up next to the cliff. I'm out of hydrogen. I don't have jetpack fuel.
Here, 1 second. You can make that jump.
Let's go. Crouch. Fair. Okay, I'll give you that. No why though.
But what if the Y was at the
You've
beginning?
done. You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. I fucking exploded those solar panels though. That was funny.
That's okay.
Oh,
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 you
we're
should.
gonna duck
I
it?
have done some degenerate things
oh,
to
oh.
rovers before. They
Duck it, duck
they
it.
don't.
You have to press a
last
button?
long.
Do we have to do anything?
Oh no, so what I'm gonna do is I line it up, and then I can go into the control panel on these hinges, and I can manually lower the hinges to make it so it connects, just like so.
Cool.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I want that
nice.
to be a little bit lower. I want this one to be a little bit further forward. And then this hinge here is going to flatten out.
Is there an extend option?
It might I might have to just quickly do this and expand the platform out to the side so I can get a little bit closer. But it should be just fine. There you go.
Right.
And it'll
Yeah,
actually
this
just
guy's
hook up.
Yeah, I can hear an echo when you stick your head right next to the mic.
Let me
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a little bit of an echo now? Rather than the
No, it's more of the
consistent
fact
one?
that you locked in and you leaned into the mic.
Oh god. Yeah.
This,
that
I
makes
should have
sense,
put
but
just
is
a
it-
piston on this, but oh well.
Is the echo a
It
lot
was a
less
lot
overall?
quieter. It was just more of a like,
Come on.
wait, what's happening? And I look at the stream and I see you locked in.
Me headbutting my mic.
Nightmare
Little bit.
parallel parking. Parallel parking if it was even. spatter.
Oh no, no! I'm just watching.
I need to have a piston. I'll use a more efficient way. Actually, I think I might be able to force jump it in. It should
Distance
actually
on this
be
cable's not very
on
good, but that's okay.
duration.
I fold up the headset to charge and just slot it in here. You're gonna eat your curry. Hope you don't die. I believe in you, Zoe. I ate meat that was past expiry date that tastes bitter, so you know, I didn't die.
Oh, come on, you bastard. Just connect.
Well, if you pull
whatever.
it up a bunch more, can't you just bring it a lot closer? Just put it up a bunch more.
You go,
And
go for it. Give it
Yeah,
a
how do I do
I
it?
suppose
F?
actually you're right. You're right. Actually, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. How do I do
I-
it though? How do I control it? Let me
Being
do it.
dense. Oh yeah. Oh okay. So go into any control panel on the main base grid. So you can do it from the assembler. I would do it from the top of the O2 generator, so you can actually still see it.
Oh my god. Wait, my
Did
jetpack
you get more
should feel like
hydrogen fuel?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay, good.
Characters are
and
not basketball
kinda like-
players.
you can kind of keep it in the corner of your view to actually get an eye on it. But each hinge in its settings has something for velocity, and that will set how high or how fast it's rotating in what direction. There you go.
I see.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. What's happening?
So if you right-click it, it'll set the velocity to 0.
Okay.
So when you want it to
have
stop, you right-click.
I see. I see. I see. Okay.
So I'm going to move this a little bit closer, and you can lower it down. We'll do this like this.
Let me switch to first person because I might be able to get a better view overall here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Should be
Inventory, production,
there.
control panel, hinge. And okay, so there's velocity. Is it coming down?
Yep, it's coming down.
Ease it.
And then now it's
Yeah,
zero. Okay, I see.
Keep going. And not quite.
Ease it.
Keep
Not
going,
quite.
keep going. Explodes the goddamn connect.
Yeah. Not quite.
Well, turn it around. Let's try it again.
No. We'll redesign this. We'll make this much easier to use. Yeah. I'll go through the iterative design process.
You didn't like my driving of it?
No, it's all good. Gavin, what the hell? What are you doing?
Don't let
You
me
didn't
drive
turn the
it.
parking
Tease it.
brake on. Fucking
Ease it.
tease it. Tease it. Just tease it. Just beat
Just
it,
about.
actually. You know,
Just about.
I want to make it clear to everyone here. I have my
Almost.
license.
close. Ooh, just a little too
Yeah,
far.
but you don't have a license for a hinge, apparently.
That was really funny. I blew
The
that
license,
shit up.
the license to kill.
Okay, I have a hypothetical here. Let me put the parking
Is that a
brake on first.
hypothetical? That sounds scary.
It's gonna
Do you have
Why
a
don't
theoretical
we-
degree in physics?
No, I can do that. Why don't we do the pretty standard thing that people do in like their garage when they're dumb and old and can't drive? And
Want to put a tennis ball on the ceiling? I don't think that's going to work
Well-
in this scenario.
tennis ball. Just drive it into this tennis ball.
Drive it into this? Oh, that
Really
sounds
gently.
even worse.
No, real gently. You just like
Real
tease it.
Tease it. I think Taters has got the right idea. Yeah, just tease it. Just
tease it,
Tease it.
tease it.
Right. So you have a little thing to just sort of, and then right there, you're done.
Probably just
Look at
turned up the connection distance, but I didn't.
that. No. See, you drive it directly into this. That's the mark for our connector point, and now we build the rest to assume that you connect to this, or we can move this box. But either way, you use a little stopper so that your doesn't fucking explode.
Sure, we'll go with that.
The other option is you could do two small ones for the tire, which is technically better because it's higher precision. So let me do that. Yeah, I'll let you figure out where you want that, and I'll make little dots. Once. Oh my god, your big
Sounds good.
fucking arm.
You do your thing.
Ah!
Oh, son
Oh,
of a bitch.
Jesus.
Wait, did I get Gavin? No, I didn't get Gavin with that.
No.
Damn
You bastard, look at you.
it. You bastard. He lived. Shit. I thought you were right next to me there, and I thought I just launched you into space. I saw something orange disappear at Mach 2.
You wanted it to be me, you bastard.
I wanted it to be you. You would want it to be me.
I would never want it to be you. You're my friend. I don't want you to blow up.
It's a lie. I don't believe
It'd
him.
be funny.
You can't
It would
prove
be,
it.
it would be really funny. Exactly,
You
Tater.
You can't
Clips,
prove
Magic
it's a
Man.
lie.
Give me clips, Magic Man.
Let me clip it, nerd. Flip it and ship
Okay,
it.
actually, I can do this a little bit of a better way.
Okay, where's the solar panel? There it is. Okay.
Oh, God damn it. Large tubes, you're the bane of my existence.
Let's go gravity aligned, rotate, 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 rotate. Damn.
Christ, that's all over everywhere.
Alright. I have a much, much easier, much more compact solution
Hey,
to this
Gavin, call
problem.
me crazy. You might need to be flying for this.
I think you're correct, Taters, only because the game does
You're
not like
in
me
the
being
spot that it's trying to be in.
correct.
Oh,
But
are you
also
trying to
because
build
the game-
something where you are?
Yeah,
Nice.
Arguably. I'm trying to put your solar
Arguably.
panels that I
Arguably?
fucking blew up back
he
on.
was. Yeah, he's trying to put the solar panel on the car again,
Ah,
and he was
I'm
standing
able
on
to
the
place
top of the
solar
car.
panel. It doesn't like it there. Interesting.
it's likely because if you put it on the back fin here, and then force it out that way, it'll do it properly.
It's probably because it doesn't like that spot. The other type of block is a building block.
Maybe?
Back fin. You mean this little spot? Yeah.
Yes. The one weird little block there is for that exact purpose.
Hey, you're running
Wait a
out.
minute. Shut up, Narc. It's fine.
Fuel low.
I'm just letting you know before you
It's
plummet to
fine.
the ground.
Fuel critical.
Hey, what'd I tell you?
I don't know why, but I keep thinking you died. I didn't. I don't know what's happening.
I'm not dead. Telling people I'm dead.
I can hear him now.
Still alive. It's almost like he's still with us. So I can-
Damn it.
A wonderful land of candy and ice cream.
Okay,
Alright.
so that's where you're sort of looking there. So let's try a break there.
We're gonna scoot over one. Oh,
Yeah,
parking
that's
brake.
why I built this here. I built the little stop and
Oh,
break
the
there. Oh,
ramp
do you
is
want to put the
not-
arm in?
I want to put the arm in. No.
Isn't the whole point of the
Uh,
extending arm so that you can push it out when you get next to it?
God. Good lord. There's not a correct distance. I'm trying not to hit you.
Me,
Step off the platform real
with me,
quick.
pussy.
Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. Wait.
Do it, coward.
All right.
Tease it.
Yeah. Tease it.
Just about.
Damn it. Put it back in. Okay.
No.
All right.
Empty.
There's
It's
no
awesome.
ramp right here, so the no ramp right here really throws a wrench in this. I should just be building the fucking ramp here. I don't know why I haven't. I've been
What about my
stubborn.
armor block? Turns
No.
out it doesn't like to attach to the different scales. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that right there. That's the big change. POE. Oh, Path of Exile.
Path of Exile on the brand, boy.
That's what Space Engineers 2 does.
Nice, nice.
They unify the grid system. That's the big.
Based on my
Okay.
mathing, that should be your stop brick. At the very least, it should be
Not
like,
quite
well, it's as close as I could get with the fucking game not being a jerk.
close enough. Put this one.
Well, let me grab that.
Put it
Yeah,
at
yeah,
0.1 meters per second. No more.
Tease it.
Tease it.
I heard,
Ease
I
it.
heard 100 meters per second. Is that what I heard?
If it extends to 100 meters per second, I've been using the wrong thing for my railguns. And once it is connected, which should be any second here. Good. Nope.
No.
No, that's reversed.
I didn't do that. That was the game. You said right click stops the speed, right?
Right click resets it to default, which in the case of the piston is negative 0.5. So
I
set
see
it,
that
set it
now.
just to 0 once it connects, which is not yet. Not yet. Good. Nope, that's right click. Okay, good. Stop it. You can turn it off. Press the off button. Sweet. Alright, it's connected.
Okay, there's a little bit of leeway there. Okay, I like that.
There is. It's because you got really close and then backed it off, so it was still technically in the like zone.
No, I'm fine with that. I don't care.
You in fact did tease it.
He teased it.
Okay, so
He
how do I
teased it.
put a better bump? Can I put like a small block on top of this big block somehow?
Oh yeah. So one of the things they recently did is they actually made the hitboxes remarkably accurate. So if something looks like it should not get interfered with, you actually the odds are good that it doesn't. So if you look for half armor, you'll find half light armor blocks.
Half light armor
It
block.
looks like it's not quite the right depth, but you could probably use half light armor sloped and have it so it slopes into the middle. Like this.
I'll let you do it. I'm watching.
It looks like it's a little bit too close. The wheels get in the way.
Dang it.
What would be a functional way of doing this?
Set everything on fire.
That's 1/4 of a block and not half.
Burn this mother down.
The other option is you could technically just delete the two, like this other wheel well slot here underneath it, and when you follow your fucking front wheels in the hole, then you know you're there.
That is also not ideal.
I mean, backing out might be ass, but it'll work.
What the
Also, why is
hell?
this bitch leaning so hard? Is it because I hit it with the fucking thing?
I'm gonna guess that.
Oh, or is it because this is missing
well,
floor down here?
No, that's not it.
No, it's because I hit
It
it.
would be leaning the other way around.
Yeah, so it's not. I hit
That's
it. I
not
hit
the
it.
direction. I think one of the velocities on one of the hinges is set to a very small fraction of a percentage. No, they aren't. I don't know. Oh.
What is happening with the? Oh my god! You lifted up the fucking.
Hey, I tell you, I could get this out of the way real quick. Here.
Sorry, that's
I
one
think
of the
this-
hinges. Yeah.
This is, I think. Oh no, wrong way. Don't worry about it.
It looks so fucking goofy. How are you doing that
It's a
remotely?
tribute to
You're way
Chrome.
over there, but you're accessing it that way.
Yeah, it's that way. I don't have to.
Yeah, but how are you doing that?
Am I doing that? There's conveyor
Yeah.
ports on it.
Oh, it has ports
Uh-oh.
on. Oh my god!
No,
you're
stop.
gonna blow up the fucking
Stop.
car by pushing it down.
Oh, I've accidentally made a rotor cannon.
It's a giant hammer now.
All right. Okay. Ah,
This is so silly. All the
you
extra
should do this with like
versatility
a
is.
capital ship, playing with it like it's a toy. Have you ever seen that video of the excavator playing with a car?
Or with the
The,
plane.
the what the hell is it called? The like claw grabbing machine for picking up trees.
I also have a different hypothetical option we could do in the future as well.
Well, you can stick something on the butt. This is the most brain damaged way of connecting.
I was gonna say you could
something
do
to
like the belt, the arm, sort of like how we have the wind tower up there. Do a big
so
crane
many
arm
better
over
ways
top.
of doing this. Yeah.
Like a big, like if you put down a single marker on the middle of the ground that says this is where you have to sit to park, it'd be so easy to line up the connector with the floor. It's one the way that the
Oh
like
no.
person driving is.
So if you want to know the easiest way to do this, you rotate the medium cargo container to face upwards, and you put the connector on the roof, and you put another connector just a block.
That's what I was
above
saying,
it.
is literally
It's
on the roof,
That
yeah.
easy. It is
Nice.
that easy. No, like.
Hey, throw me! Throw me! Throw me!
Know you. All right. I
Maximum
feel like
velocity to the
this
hinge.
is a good. Here we go. All right.
This is how we end the stream.
Yeet
is
my
how you end the
ass!
stream,
Yeet
alright.
me! Yeet me! Max velocity! Woo!
Oh my hell! So you got some good air.
Holy shit! I did! Jesus Christ!
What a catapult. That's nice. All right.
No!
I fucking came back
It's-
too quick.
Angry. So this
Whoops.
that's Clang.
Oopsie.
There you go. Welcome to Space Engineers.
Woo!
I think the last time. When did I? Who was it? I have a friend. I think it was Jedi. He's a civil engineer in the States who I used to play an absolutely ridiculous amount of Space Engineers with when I was a little bit younger. He had a catapult that had a massive whipcord. It was actually Arbalast? What's it called when you got the chain and instead of the catapult like basket, it's a full out rope?
There's catapult.
What's
there's
that one called?
Trebuchet?
Have you said?
Trebuchet. Yeah, he built a trebuchet that throws explosive warheads using hinges. So it's instead of there's no rope in the game, right? But there's
Yeah.
hinges, and enough hinges in a line is kind of like rope.
Arguably.
So it's just a big chain of hinges
Nice.
used as a trebuchet like rope. It was fun. But yeah,
That sounds
that's
hilarious.
Space Engineers. Welcome to the club. What'd you think?
So that's an hour I'll never get back with Space Engineers. Let's see what I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Let me go to the breakdown here. So, yeah, I mean, I appreciate how silly things can be in it. Are there like alien life or anything like that, or?
Oh, yeah. Well, keep in mind, so this game is much like Arma or Gary's Mod. This game is anything you want to make it. The modding community is absolutely ridiculous. It's 6 years of content that's been added to and added to and added to. There's everything from like AI mechs to there's a lot. There's a ton. I think the newest update actually is going to be adding a bunch of new stuff for the pirates and like the default vanilla AI. But default vanilla AI does exist. You can actually there's an economy in the game. You can get into wars with factions, all sorts of stuff.
Nice.
That's
Hell
all
yeah,
later
no.
down the road.
'Cause that's what I was like. Is there a goal? Because right now the game's like,
Oh yeah,
the game wants me
So-
to weld something.
kind of. The goals are very much so like Minecraft, where you kind of have to set them yourself. There's no particular goal outside of build a cool ship, fight some pirates, do neat things.
You don't trust me to fly this. You saw what happened when I flew our airship. Don't let me do it.
Well, here let's while we're doing the little wrap up, let's swap into creative mode, and I'll spawn in some ships, and
No. Okay, sure, yeah.
and you
but
can
no,
mess around.
So this is, like you were saying, it's more of a sandbox than it is actually the survival mode, but it does have the survival mode, which is good.
The survival mode, there's seriously a plethora of servers that have really made it like substantial. There's a lot. So there's anything under the sun in terms of survival, from the most hardcore, there are no spaceships, you live on one planet, you build bunkers and drive cars and you pretend it's Mad Max, to literally duplicates of The Expanse.
Sorry, it says there's 311 updates here. Are these all the updates that they've done to the game? Or like if I go back to the beginning, is it just
Potentially,
The
yeah, that
hotfix and-
could be
at the very least there are 311
community posts.
community posts, which is still a lot. That's bonkers.
They've like really put a lot of love into this game.
How long has this game been around?
6 years.
6 years. So 2019?
6 years. 2019.
Yep, 2019, February. Yeah, literally
to
6 years
about the
today,
month.
basically.
Yeah, February. So
I could definitely see why this blew up in 2019 and onwards.
well, it's surprising. The game isn't all that large, and like in terms of popularity and stuff, it just
96k
the game-
reviews, so
has a cult following. The people who play the game play the game.
I want to be clear here. The version in my library that says in library is the Buy Space Engineers 4-pack, not the base game. So at
Nice.
some point, I bought 4 copies of this game and gave them all to my friends.
Yeah.
But I did not ever actually play it.
It's fucking hilarious. Awesome. Yeah, but no, that's exactly the game. That's the gist of it. the game has a ridiculously cult following exclusively because of the ways that it handles
How crazy it can be.
It gets absolutely ridiculous. I'll show you some of the stuff that I've built actually.
As far as
Tiny
visuals go,
space.
visuals and audio seems fairly not like it's fine. I didn't notice anything bad or anything like super amazing. There wasn't really a lot of like
I
background
forgot to turn
music.
it on to realistic. It actually does have a banger original soundtrack.
Okay,
It does.
maybe,
It does.
maybe I just wasn't hearing it, but that's fair.
Just doesn't play
I'm in
extraordinarily
space right now?
often.
What is happening? I'm in create the camera. Okay.
Yeah, we're in creative mode. Creative mode tools, show all players. I'll teleport over to you in a second here.
Sure, yeah, do you think? As far as visuals go, funnily enough, the environmentals are pretty good. Hello.
Hello, how's it going? Oh god, I have to remember.
Let's
that's-
turn to a regular perspective so I don't throw up.
that.
There you go. Good, better. Yeah, no, the visuals are fine. They're just like a fairly standard, normal, like high definition stuff. I will say that the ground visuals are not my personal favorite, but then again, when you want all the terrain to be destructible, you basically have to do that styling of it, where it's just like a mesh over top of some fairly basic polygons, which is fair. Especially if you don't want the thing to explode. The optimization's pretty good though. I didn't notice any like frame drops or anything, which is pretty crazy
the game
considering.
is actually well optimized. Here, check this out. If you want to see what dramatic loading changes are like, give me a
Sure.
second.
My guess is that they're using LODs, yeah?
Extremely well optimized LODs.
Yeah, I was like, with the fact that all these planets are like a billion miles away, you said that it has that like natural curve. LODs would be the easiest way to achieve that, where you just do like an LOD on objects that is just zeroed out. Basically, it just doesn't render them from a certain distance at all.
Oh, actually.
Well, actually, does the game do frame call, like camera calling, where it's like if it's not in camera, it doesn't technically render?
Honestly, not sure.
I imagine they do. Then it's like if it's
Here,
behind a mountain, it doesn't render it, right?
Let's just set you to admin so you can.
There's so many
How's
cool
that working
like
for multiplayer though?
each camera has its own thing, so they rendered locally, Taters, not server.
It's actually one of the
Ah.
fantastic things about the game, because it's A, so niche, B, so kind of cryptic about the ways that things work. There are almost no cheaters. It just doesn't exist. And the people who would make cheats for them, or for the game, don't make cheats. They instead just flat out make scripts.
I could see this game hitting the Power World thing, where it's like you put it on a server, you make it a live server, and you just like tell your friends to like go nuts on the
yeah.
server, and everyone plays it pretty hard for like 2 weeks straight, and then it dies.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that's how any
Some
game with
of-
your friends works, right?
Exactly right. Some of the online kind of games. I really wish I could. Actually, I can just set up. I'll make a spawn point over on a better spot. Actually, let me stream for you really quick, and I'll show you how like good the LODs and stuff are.
Oh yeah, let me watch yours while I continue to yap. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got visuals, audios. Like I said, the visuals are fine. They're pretty standard, like HD style thing,
Yeah.
which is valid.
Here, planet. You.
Jesus Christ, you forged that shit. Nice, hello.
That's it. Like, it's actually kind of ridiculous.
What was the new one from fucking, was it Bethesda that was supposed to be pretty good, but it wasn't? Nobody was happy with Star?
Starfield.
I heard it's mid.
We don't talk about Starfield.
We don't talk about Starfield. Starfield was very sad.
Don't worry, the modding community will fix it, as they do all Bethesda games.
I actually think the modding community abandoned it.
Oh no, that bad.
That
Yep.
bad.
Bethesda,
It's because it's
Bethesda.
an absolute horrific spaghetti mess to actually make anything in.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's how you know Bethesda fucked up, is that the modding community gave up on it, and they're like Bethesda's biggest supporters, because they actually make Bethesda's games for them.
No, it's genuinely terrifying. Here, if you hit a quick respawn, you'll be able to spawn in at.
Sure. Right.
it's-
Oh, that's an unpleasant noise. The death noise is bad. I'm physicsing. I'm gonna guess the field's here?
He's beginning to fear. He's fearing again. Yeah, you're welcome.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah,
Streaming
there's
Switch
some
play-
seriously graphically stunning areas.
Like this.
Some of the modded planets are, oh my god, like seriously spectacular.
That's pretty nice.
Spectacular.
So, I'm gonna go wheat farm on my field.
Here's some stuff. See if
Yeah.
I can remember what's
As
what.
far as
here.
learning curve goes, I feel like the learning curve's pretty goddamn aggressive.
It
When
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
you make a
yeah.
game this like with this much going on, the fact there are fucking scripts. You can code shit in this game.
Mhm.
So like
Oh,
with
yeah.
all that in mind, like the learning curve is gonna be pretty aggressive. Also, like for the most part, all the stuff the game's been telling me is like the most basic shit. There's like on the like the sidebar here where Goodbot is
Let
just
me-
like
le-
here's
okay,
how you
here.
do the controls.
Let me just give you a teaser, a selection of things that people that
Oh
you
my
can
god, is
just
that a
make.
tank? What is happening on top of that thing? Is it just shooting?
It's shooting at you. That's a turret. It's shooting at you.
That's fucking
Um,
rude.
Also, yeah, no, this is just a fully functional tank.
Where's it going?
It's rolling downhill.
Ah, no parking brake.
The parking brake isn't on. Yeah. What else do we got here?
I like you took off the thing.
We've got all sorts of crazy shit. I'm trying to pick out the coolest
Nice, you can do
ones.
like a cool symmetry thing. I didn't see that. There's an option when you're building on top of ships to do like symmetry in that line. That's fun. That's really nice, actually.
It's one of the cool things. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick out a good series of things to show off. Is brutal.
Yeah. Progression challenge. I feel like the game's got fucking infinite progression, like you were saying, with all the like.
Actually,
Bunch
here,
of
Kevin,
bullshit.
join my faction. That way,
Sure.
things stop shooting at you.
Yeah. How do I do it again?
It's test. K and then factions, and it's the test faction. That way, things stop lighting you up.
Sounds good. I mean,
Hey.
I'm on creative, so it can't kill me, but that's fine. This doesn't seem like it can.
Get
Um,
back, you bastard!
I think there's, like you were saying, this that the story is pretty light. I almost. Oh my god!
The story. Oh yeah, no, that's not even that's not a large ship. Let me get something big. What have I got? What have I got? Most of the big stuff doesn't work in Atmo. Atmosphere is kind of a design killer.
Interesting.
Oh, Polaris works in Atmo. Here, now this is a fairly large ship.
I'm gonna look at this ship and be like, that's so big, and then I'm gonna look over in 3 seconds here as you spawn in. I mean, that's not that much bigger.
I think I've got a Harris as well, which is really truly massive.
A landing bay?
Do I? Oh yeah, there's carriers. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. Is that not? That's not the ship I thought it was, is it? No,
There
it
we go.
isn't.
Hands. Why is Musk in here? 3 hours later. There's memes of Musk smoking weed
Oh,
and stuff in the ship.
I mean, yeah, that kind of checks out. It's likely because that is before when he was the worst person on the planet.
He's always kind of sucked, but at least he was subtle about it before, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this an airlock?
Oh yeah, there's actual air physics.
You understand?
So, like-
Bye. No, can't steer your ship. There we go. Let's.
That's because there's an even larger ship above you that you were getting tackled by.
Park your
Yeah,
brake!
if you come out, you'll see a real big ship.
Oh my god, my frames. What's happening? Okay, there's the ship I turned on its head. Where's this ship that you're talking about?
It's because it's still loading for you. It's
Oh
loaded
my
for you.
God.
You're just
Oh
having
my
some
God.
streaming issues. Oh yeah. Here, do you want to see something really fun? Check this out. So one thing that's really unique about this game that you actually haven't gotten to see yet, or at least not properly, is this game has full field, like full styled voxel destruction. So
I use-
every block.
Can I do the Holdo
crumbles.
maneuver on with your ship?
Hmm?
Can I do the Holdo maneuver with your ship?
I have no idea what you mean.
The Holdo maneuver was the thing in Star Wars where she went to lightspeed and used her like her ship like a fucking suicide cannon.
Oh god, yeah. I'll show you a design that I made for that.
Did I come with you?
Well, I'm gonna crash this into that big carrier. Give me a second.
Let me back up a bit. Let me see this.
So
get
one of
into
the things that's
cinematic view.
commonly modded is the speed limit. So the speed limit's 100 meters a second for the physics engine's sake. Most modded
Okay.
servers go up to 1,000 meters a second. If not more.
Yeah, it's lightspeed, bitch. Let's go.
Mhm.
No, your ship fucking slid inside of the opening there.
Yeah. So one of the even cooler things. So this ship isn't really well designed for being a projectile. Do you want to see something that is?
Sure.
So one of the things that I specialized in like making is physical weapons.
You put, like
Physical weapons
projectiles.
that-
So,
fragment. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like actual built projectiles.
so I guess I have noticed a
That's-
technical issue. It's when you boot in giant fucking airships in 3 seconds, my computer fucking exploded.
When things
I don't think I lost any CPU. I think it wasn't on my
the-
end. I think it was all on the like in-game server client side architecture that exploded.
Yeah.
But no, this was a cool hour. I think all things considered, like an hour I'll never get back as Space Engineers. It was definitely worth it. I want to try it some more. I think it'd be cool to get like a proper full crew on here to try it because I think like with friends,
this is
probably even more fun.
This is designed for space, and it's an automated missile, so I don't think it will. I'll have to just drop it like it's a rock. But this is actually a physical missile that works using only the game's in-game automated turret system to gimbal interior gyroscopes to automatically orient onto actual targets.
Sorry, you fucking scripted this thing to home?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's off target. Tragedy. Except you'll see it digs extremely deep into anything.
Oh, cool. It's
And
a
it's a
boring
fragment
missile.
round. Yeah, it's a fragment round, so it actually leaves shrapnel. It's designed for killing really big ships really easily.
Solid. I don't see who owns this game in the library.
Keen Software House. Oh, in terms of actually who owns it and like
Yeah,
running
like-
a play group, yes, that would be
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
sweet.
I think I gifted. I'm guessing the people who I gifted my copy to when I bought the 4-pack was probably Tyler, Franny, maybe Spencer.
Could be.
Not too sure. Lots of people. Anyway,
Could
no, that was definitely worth it. I think this game's got a lot of shit in it that's pretty cool. Very clearly like something that I assume people can get fucking crazy invested in.
Oh yeah. Actually, here
which
I
makes
think if
sense.
I set one of these, I'll just quickly get something fresh. But also, like,
Well,
look
it's
at how
looking-
much the damage systems go. Like, come look at how this ship's actually been damaged.
That you rammed
Like-
in. Well, doesn't each component have its own health pool, basically?
Yeah, exactly. And they actually deformed. Like, if you notice, there are deformed blocks where they've been damaged.
Oh, like the armor got all fucked up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's cool.
Which is just neat. Here's here's one of the
I
things
think
that
anyone who's super like, I feel like the Factorio players like this game, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Factorio, sci-fi Minecraft, people who like Starbound, I guess. If you wanted something a little bit more crazy,
You see this, Gavin?
I don't see anything yet besides that thing on the ground.
I'm right here on the ground.
Yeah.
This
What is?
is a cluster homing missile. So each of these
Oh.
little pods that you see splits
Yeah.
into. I think I designed it for 4 missiles. Each of these is
Let
a
me
pod.
go
of
to the
missiles.
stream's view. Okay. Jesus Christ.
So this is the kind of stuff that you can like just build. This is just part of it.
Jesus. That's hilarious. First, like, thing I would steal, I'd probably steal, what would I say, was the grinding to get your stuff back. Like, a little mechanic to destroy stuff to get back resources where it's not going to, like, punish you. For grinding, do you get back most of the resources you had?
All of them, unless it's damaged.
See, like, that's a good mechanic. I like that.
Actually, I should see
By the
if
way-
I actually did I finish doing this. One sec.
Stream? That was an hour I'll never get back.
2.
Of Space Engineers. Was it worth it? I would say definitely. This is a cool game, and also it wasn't only an hour, it was technically 2 because we yapped for too long. Sorry, stream. Bye.